what's up everyone? Welcome back to Coffee Talk. I'm Tia Haresh.
And I'm Megan Gary.
And on this episode it's Halloween.
We are Halloweenies, and that means that Halloween's our favorite
First
holiday.
of all, rude. Second of all, you're not wrong.
She has a point. Halloween is probably my favorite holiday just because you can dress as dumb as you want and nobody's allowed to judge you.
Like I'm being freaking Trish from Austin and Ally. The one that has a new job like every episode.
You don't even have to dress up for that.
I know. That's exactly why I'm doing
So
it. Because there's like
costumes-
no effort.
Costumes every year are really challenging because there's so many options that you just don't know what to choose.
I was Sharpay Evans one year. I was like 9 and I was Sharpay and I had the bop to the top blue dress.
Oh dang. Okay then. I remember one year I decided to go on this streak where I was a girl from a decade each year. So I started with the 60s and I had like a poodle skirt, I had like an ascot, I had my hair with a little bow. I thought it was so cute. And then the next year I was 70s and I wore a t-shirt with a huge smiley face on it. And I had like this vest and I had like a hippie friggin' hat.
I hate you.
Oh, you're so sweet. And then I was gonna do 80s next year, but I thought that was really cliche, so I decided to be a scarecrow because I ran out of time, and there was a really oversized shirt. Huh?
The end of an era.
I know.
Thanks.
I stopped after 2 years. Thought it was gonna be great. So if you didn't notice, we have our Halloween themed mugs. Hers is Halloween themed. Mine's just orange. It's like promo.
No.
Life is good.
We don't have a sponsorship. What do you mean? Let's talk about, okay, this is what like everyone cares about. Like this is like the main point of Halloween in my opinion, the candy.
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite candy?
Oh gosh, that's not a fair question.
Take fives.
The heck are that? Well, I know one thing.
Suddenly it's Coffee Talk starring Megan Gary and Megan Gary.
We made it
Okay, let me run you through each layer of a Take Five. Take Five starts with a pretzel, and then you get that peanut butter caramel on top, then it's covered in chocolate.
Snickers. Take Five are that one candy that is just left at the bottom of the bowl when the kids go up and reach in that bowl.
Can I help you in
I'm
any way?
explaining it right now. It's when the kids, they go for
Those
those
are Three
Reese's, they go for the
Musketeers.
Three Musketeers are the best. Not the best, but one of the best.
Where's the caramel?
Who needs caramel when you got straight chocolate? It's literally chocolate on chocolate.
Don't ever disrespect me or my son ever again.
Who's your son? When did you have a child?
Reese's are good.
Reese's are very good. I think they're kind of overrated.
Did
though.
you ever see that
There's-
article that was like floating around Facebook and it was like that fake article about how like they're gonna take away Reese's? And
Never
I was
believed
like,
it for a second. They're not
I
going to
did
take
too,
it
and I
away
was
after
like-
they start advertising Halloween Reese's because that's when they get their most money.
pumpkins.
Those pumpkin Reese's. Not a fan, but
you know what gets on my nerves when people call it Reese's? I'm
what
like,
even
no.
is Reese's?
They're like Reese's Pieces. I'm like, no,
It's like,
it's
the
Reese's
person isn't-
Pieces.
It looks like it's because the name looks like Reese, like the name Reese,
but it's
and
Reese's.
with apostrophe S. And it's like, no, you have to know how to say it. I mean,
M&M's are a classic.
yeah, but I don't like the plain ones at this point. I mean, I've eaten them so much over the years that plain M&Ms aren't worth it anymore. You gotta get the peanut M&Ms. You gotta get the peanut butter M&Ms.
I was literally thinking in my head, I was like, the peanut butter ones though.
Ooh.
I literally had those yesterday
No.
at a
You know what's
symposium
better?
we went to, and it was.
The pretzel ones.
I've never had them. You've never had a Take Five or even now, but Take Fives are better.
That was so much anger.
Yeah, because you've never had a Take Five. Take Fives are a classic.
Most rejected candy.
Freaking Whoppers and Dots.
What are even Whoppers? I don't even
Dots
know.
and Whoppers,
Butterfinger. That's the most rejected chocolate.
those are literally my top 5. Like, they're so good. Top 2 worst candy of our generation and beyond. Or no, top 3. The super bubblegum things that take freaking molars to freaking chew. And
Wait.
the super bubble, the pink bubblegum that think they're double bubble but they're not.
Wait, what?
The super bubble ones that come in like a dollar store one.
Wait, is it the one with like the blue and white wrapper?
Yes.
Oh, those
Blue,
are my
white, and
jam.
yellow.
Those are my jam.
And then Whoppers.
Whoppers are the freaking ones I give to my parents because
Yes.
they're willing
And
to
then
eat
dots.
that.
If you actually eat
If
dots.
somebody gives me dots, it's an insult. Who eats
I'm like,
dots?
what am I gonna do with a dot?
I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings, but if you
I'm-
eat dots, we can't be friends. Like, I don't understand your way of thinking. I don't understand your taste buds.
They wish they were gummy bears, but they're not.
They aren't even close to gummy bears. They aren't even bear
Exactly.
form. I'd be more likely to eat them. If
We're
they
like
shaped
getting
bear.
heated. We're like, oh my gosh, those dots.
I'm so angry at dots. Dots shouldn't even be a thing. How are they still around? How are they not sold out? Like, not sold out. Nobody would buy them. How are they not out of business?
You know what sucks? They're like the worst candy ever, but that company probably has more money than I'll ever have.
Yeah, they definitely have more money than I'll ever have. So,
Finance.
life skill I'll never have.
Okay. Scary movies. What's your favorite scary movie?
Ooh. To be honest, I don't watch many scary movies. I can't deal. I'm not even like
Have you seen it?
No. I don't have time to go to the movies. I'm a busy person.
It's so good. I screamed.
I don't like being scared, and I'm not even like scared in the typical sense. Like, I'm not scared of clowns. I have a passionate hate for clowns just because I think they're annoying and overrated.
I've never like really been scared of clowns. Like I just think that they're
people
not
have like
makeup.
an unconditional like fear of clowns, and I'm just like, no. If a clown comes up to me and squirts their little seltzer bottle in my face, I'm punching them. I mean, like, it's not a runaway screaming. It's a
I
freaking run
actually
towards
got
with my face.
banned. I got banned from KI Hunt like 5 years ago because I slapped a clown because he wouldn't leave me alone. And I got banned for the year.
Speaking of KI Hunt, I went last weekend, and it was a Saturday, and there's this section that's a wasteland that isn't really a haunted house, but there's still people in there trying to scare you, and it's just a walkthrough. Well, I was just walking through, and this one guy jumps out at me, and he runs into me, and they're not allowed to touch you is the main thing.
Right,
So when
that's
he
why.
ran into me, he was like, I am so sorry. I'm just like, wow, you're really scary. He's like, it's cool though, because I knew that he wasn't allowed to touch me, and he had to like apologize. He didn't mean to. I just thought it was really funny because kind of you forget that they're actual people.
Right.
And they're just doing their job. And it just, I don't know, I think it really takes the scare off them.
I went last weekend and I bought like the no scare pass. The one that like lights up so they can't scare you.
What a wuss.
I don't want to get banned again. If you scare me, I'm hitting you. Like, I'm not even joking. Just a fair warning.
But
Freaking Texas Chainsaw Massacre, iconic.
never seen it. I've never seen like, I don't watch my scare movies. I watched a couple when I was like younger, but I don't really watch them recently just because I think that there's better stuff.
Have you seen When a Stranger Calls? That's like an iconic scary movie. It's terrible acting, but it's good.
I've seen, the only like classic scary movie that I've seen is Nightmare on Elm Street, and that's just
I
like,
haven't seen that one. That's like the
one
only
scary
iconic
movie that
That's like
everybody
the
has
only
seen.
iconic scary movie that I
and you
have not
haven't
watched.
seen it.
I'm just like, why?
Well, to be honest, it's not even that scary thinking about it now. I mean, it was kind of scary when I was younger, but I just knew that it was so fake that it's like, it can't get me because I know it's like not real, and you can tell by the acting because it's just 80s acting.
Right.
And it's so funny because one of those scenes, in one of the dreams, Freddy has his arms, you know, he has the classic red and greenish striped shirt, and he has the claw
Like the
hands.
flesh.
Yeah, and like the burnt flesh because he was like killed by a fire or something. So I just think it's really funny with the 80s acting because it's just such bad acting, but it was so good at that time, and it like the animations were so good and stuff. And there was one scene that he has his arms, he's chasing somebody in his dream, and he has the claws, And it's just so funny when you think about it because his arms go off screen and he goes like, he shoots his arms out and they just keep going and going. They like reach around and grab her. But he's like 20 yards back, so you just see his arms go off screen and just like stretch super, super long. It's so funny. It's such a good
I would have been like, what the heck is going on?
It was just so funny because it's like, the whole thing is just unrealistic because it's in a dream.
Right.
But it's because there was one scene where she was in the bathtub and she fell asleep because she hadn't slept in so long because she's afraid to dream. And she fell asleep and the bathtub turned into like super duper deep and stuff, and he like swam up and dragged her down trying to drown her. Like that kind of thing is what happened. So that's gonna wrap it up today on Coffee Talk.
That's what's brewing here at HHS.
If you want to leave us any suggestions, go to our email at
bigbluecoffeetalk@gmail.com.
So if you have any suggestions for further episodes, you can email us. If you see us at school, you can tell us there. We're always looking for new suggestions. We want to know what you guys want to hear, what you guys want us to talk about.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye. Halloween.